Everyone, this is Demetrius with Demetrius.L Success Academy, and I am so very excited to be back. Today is our Business Tip Thursday, and I am going to bring you a business tip for the week. Before we get actually started with our content that we have to cover today, I actually have just a couple announcements that I wanted to update you on. Now, I made a previous video before this one to let you know that we do have a new book that is available for you to be able to purchase, and that will give you several tips on how to start and actually operate your business as a healthcare administrator, and how to, give you tips on how to actually run your healthcare business. So that is available at Demetrius.L Success Academy Facebook page, which we have the new Facebook shop that is up and going, and it has the new book there. The workbook, which complements the book, will actually be out on May the 24th, so that way you're able to read and put your action plan together all in one. So just be on the lookout for that. Now, for today's content, before we get into today's content, the other thing that I wanted to bring to your attention is that the material that we're going to go over today is I actually started and I covered part of it in a previous video. You can check the YouTube channel to be able to see the videos where we talk about who gives the permission for you to operate in your state, who is the one that gives the actual licensure, which is the permission to operate in your state. The four that we're going to cover today is for the state of Florida, but I want you to also understand, for all of our viewers, that regardless of which state you are in and trying to operate in, you're going to have similar agencies to the one that we're going to talk about today. You just have to find the name of your particular agency, and regardless of the state that you're located in, the foundation on how to get started and how to operate does not change. So if you need help with setting up these type of businesses for the elderly to provide either in the home or in a group home type setting, then Demetrius.L Success Academy is able to accommodate you, because as I stated before, the foundation as far as operating it, how to get it licensed, how to run it, how to grow it, that does not change at all from state to state. The only thing that changes is the rules and the name of the different agencies that will allow you to operate in that particular state that you're in. So without any further ado, we'll go ahead and go into the business tip for today. This particular segment is going to cover the 4 licensure agencies that are here in Florida, where you can either operate the assisted living facility, the adult family care home, the non-skilled home health agency, or the homemaker and companion agency. Now, each one of those particular businesses require a license in order to open it and operate it. Now, the part that deals with the operations is who's going to give you the license to be able to provide these type of services. And the 4 that we're going to look at is AHCA, DCF, APD, and the VA. And I'm going to leave in the description box, I'll leave the full name for these agencies so that you'll know exactly the full name for them. But I'll go over them briefly here in the video. The first one, which is AHCA, which is the Agency for Healthcare Administration. This is like the big boy of all time. This is the go all to all, and it basically encompasses all. Now, they are going to be the ones that license majority of all of the healthcare businesses that is out there. So when you're looking at starting the adult family care home, the assisted living, the non-skilled home health agency, or the homemaker companion agency, this is going to be the one for the state of Florida. This is going to be the one that you are going to be able to obtain obtain the licensure once you go through the required process in order to get these home licensed. This is the one that gives you the most flexibility with being able to look at your patient care range, what type of patients you're going to accept in your facility. This gives you the most flexible range to be able to do that. Now, this particular licensure process, when you're looking at those 4 agencies, those 4 different types of entities that we talked about, the 4 that we talked about, you can actually service individuals that are 18 and older. Okay. Now, there are some agencies that deal with children, which we're going to point out one of those agencies. But for the most part, what our focus is going to be on is the population where you can license them, the home, and service clients that are 18 and older. However, Demetrius Dowdell Success Academy focuses on the geriatric population, which is from 55 and older. Okay, but I just want you to be aware that if you want to work with a younger population, you still have to go through the licensure process. And yes, this licensure body here is still the same. Okay, the next one is DCF, which is the Department of Children and Families, that is here in Florida. Now, the thing with DCF, as I stated before, they mainly deal with the younger population. Usually they're 17 and younger. However, whenever you're doing business with DCF may also have an elderly population that they may either need placement for or they may need referring services for. So a lot of times here for the state of Florida, they don't really do a lot of licensure for the elderly population. However, they will require additional courses or classes that you may need to take to do business with them. So let me make this clear. An example would be if you want to do business with DCF and they want to, they're looking for placement for a geriatric patient. Let's just say their age is 65. Okay. In order to do business with them, they may require you to take additional courses through them. So in that case, you will need to be in compliance with DCF in order to be able to take care of that population that deals with DCF. So I just wanted to make sure that you clearly understand that. Now, DCF does provide license if you're looking at the pediatric population, which is 17 and under. They do have more specific licensed homes that they do will provide licensure for when you're looking at the younger population. And again, that's here for the state of Florida. Each state may be a little different. So each state follows a little bit of different rules, but they all have similar agencies that does the licensure. The third one that we're going to talk about is agencies for persons with disabilities. Now, they have the capability of licensing a home or agency as well as doing business with them. Okay, so with agencies with persons with disability, they mainly look at individuals. Especially since we're focusing on adults, they mainly look at adults with special disabilities. And with that being said, the population you will be able to get a license to operate either a group home or license to operate an agency to be able to provide services to persons with disabilities. The very last one, which is the VA, the Veterans Affairs. Now, the VA is limited. The reason I went ahead and added the VA on here is because the VA does have a specific type of group home that it will allow licensure for. So you can actually get a group home that is licensed through the VA. However, the VA does not provide license for agencies. So if you're going to open and operate an agency, yes, you can do business with the VA. However, they don't license the agency, but they do have specific type of group homes for the veterans that they will provide a license for, and you will be able to do business with them and also obtain that license with them in order to be able to service the VA population. And again, these 4 are the main licensure types. It's not limited to just those 4, but pretty much the bulk of who you're going to do business with here in Florida or get licensed for here in the state of Florida, you are going to be doing business with one of these main agencies here. And as I stated before, AHCA is the main agency that you are going to do the most business with, and it is the most flexible in terms of providing a variety of different licensures in order to do business. So I really hope that this video helps you understand who can actually provide you with the different license, who you would have to go through, the process that you would have to go through in order to get the license. I hope that gives you a heads up on which agency that you'll need to talk to or reach out to in order to find out information about those. And again, I will leave the full name of each one of these licensure bodies in the comment section, so that way you'll have that full information. And if there's any questions that you have as far as getting started or would like to know more information about how you get started, we have several ways that you can get in contact with us over at Demetrius Dowdell Success Academy. I'll also leave that in the comment section so that you have that information. And yes, we do provide business coaching and business consulting services, along with the various workshop webinars, as well as application help with being able to help you get started and licensed with one of these particular agencies. And this concludes our business tip for this Thursday. I really hope that this helped you out in helping you getting started on your journey with opening your new healthcare business. And we will see you again right here next Thursday. Have a great day.